Well, it's obviously fall here at the Jason Show. I just realized we're all in our either sweaters or
flannels.
It's sweater weather.
Does Bjorn remind you of just like a little lumberjack?
What's the difference between a lumberjack and a little lumberjack?
Me.
Roll the oven. Every day. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Everybody. Welcome to the show. Hi. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Jace. First today, fast food history. Oh. Thank you. I like these people already. That's right. Yeah. Move over, chicken.
What?
There's a new nug in town. Arby's just announced steak nuggets. That's right. They're on the menu. Ooh, row 2, not a fan. Yeah, they call it a first of its kind product. Guys, basically it's steak tips with garlic and pepper flavoring. They're just calling them nuggets. You can order them as an entree. I didn't know Arby's had entrees. Okay. You can order them in a bowl, or you can get the nugs in a sandwich.
Oh.
In a sandwich? Then that's not a nug. Anyway, if you want to, they're available right now. That's right. Yes. She comes available.
Watch it. Watch it.
She comes available in an entree and snack form.
Okay.
It's Fallon, everybody. Hello, friend.
We should try those for a fast food field trip.
We should. Yeah.
It's been, I won't say what we tried, but it's been officially today 1 week since we tried our other fast food item, and that will be premiered on Friday.
On Friday.
Yes.
And audience, let's just tell you that it ruined us. Fallon didn't eat the whole rest of the day.
Well, that's not true, but I shouldn't have.
Oh, oof.
It was the first time in fast food field trip history that we each got our own item and ate the entire thing.
The entire thing, audience. And I mean,
we couldn't stop.
No.
We couldn't stop.
And there is a surprise guest that people are going to think that we did for the show. Somebody is at the same fast food restaurant that we are at, and we went, "Is that blank?" And we died.
Yes.
So you'll see that on Friday. It was really good. Hey, we want to say a shout out. You know, what was Jeff? 3 weeks ago was our premiere. Yeah, 3 weeks ago was our season premiere. We're now around the country, so we have a whole bunch of new affiliates. And somebody asked me yesterday at Bachman's, what are we hearing from other parts of the country? I said, oh, people have been very nice, but we received a really great email from our station, our affiliate. So I want to do a little affiliate shout out to our Fresno Bakersfield station.
Oh,
hello, Fresno. Hello, Bakersfield. They were very nice. They like everybody. They like how grumpy Jeff is. They like how lumberjackish producer Bjorn is. You know.
Very
but it's nice. We're going to read more comments a little bit later. There he is, right? That's a lumberjack right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. But it's really nice hearing from people around the country that have started watching us. So.
Yes, we are. Soon it'll be worldwide, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. You never want that, because that's when then the company starts messing with you. You know what I mean? You
okay,
get so big and they
yeah.
start telling you what to do. And just leave us alone.
Okay,
just leave
yeah.
the bosses, just leave us alone.
That's a fair request, yeah.
We had a woman many years ago when we did a little test, and she came and she was in charge of us. And throughout that 3 weeks, she made each of us cry. Yeah. You can laugh at that, audience. It was fun. Yeah.
Oh, I cry so easily. I'd cry daily, probably.
Oh, I cried daily.
Okay,
Yeah. Right. I'm not going to cry today, though. There's no tears. No
Okay.
tears. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. So, the Taylor Swift media tour keeps going. Monday night, she was on The Tonight Show, and Jimmy Fallon asked her face-to-face about that rumor. Did she or did she not turn down the Super Bowl halftime show?
Jay-Z has always been very good to me.
Yes.
Our teams are really close. Like, it's like they sometimes will call and say, how does she feel about
Yeah.
and that's not like an official offer or an official like a conference room conversation.
It's just a
like our
feeling
teams
out.
are really close. How does she feel about it in general? And we're always able to like tell him the truth, which is that like I am in love with a guy who does that sport on that actual field. Can you imagine if like he's out there every single week like putting his life on the line, doing this very dangerous, very high pressure, high intensity sport, and I'm like, I wonder what my choreo should be.
Oh my gosh, honey, let me have one thing. Let me have one thing.
I think we should do 2 verses of Shake It Off into Blank Space, into Cruel Summer would be great. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like this is nothing to do with Travis. He would love for me to do it. I'm just too locked in.
Good.
Like,
There's a very long way of saying she might do it. I don't know. And then her saying that Kelsey puts his life on the line. What is he, in Libya? I mean, it's like he's playing football.
Well, it is dangerous. I will say, with all the...
But he's not. I mean,
Yeah.
but he's not in Libya. I mean,
know,
it's like
I know.
it's.
I get what she's saying, though. That is his thing, and it's about him. So when
Absolutely.
he retires, I bet she will do it. So
She will. Don't you think she will do it eventually?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I have a question I want to ask you because I was asked this by the drive-through woman. Let's just call her Barb at Starbucks.
Okay.
She goes, hi, Jason. I go, hi, Barb. And she goes, are you and Fallon liking the Taylor Swift album more or less now that it's been out a few days? You're the bigger Swiftie than me, so I trust you. What's your read?
I like it more. I like the first half of the album better than the second half of the album. And I also, it's not going to be my favorite album of hers ever.
No.
But I like it. And I like the first half a lot more than the second half. That's kind of like there are a couple that I keep replaying.
Me
They're very
too.
catchy. So.
Opalite. I keep playing Opalite. Obviously, the Naughty song, Would, I
Yeah,
love.
you do, yeah. Yeah.
Audience, Google it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Taylor also, people are doing it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor also played a game with Jimmy revealing who she's texting and then what she's watching right now. Watch this.
Last person you texted.
Selena,
Last concert you went to.
the Eras Tour Vancouver back in December of last year.
Wow. Last TV show you watched.
Oh, there's 2.
Tell me.
I'm on right
Gilded-
now.
Gilded Age?
Yeah. That's.
No, different.
I love
No,
it,
me
but that's
too.
not the last one I did. The Girlfriend is a good one, and The Paper is a good one. Yeah.
Last movie you saw.
Last movie is One Battle After
Yes!
Another.
Oh,
My
that was
God.
great.
My God.
Yes, it was great. Last fall-related activity you did.
I baked cinnamon rolls the other day. That means it's here.
Yes, it's here.
It's here.
Tis the season.
Tis the season for cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
I would like to try some of her cinnamon rolls.
Me
I think they would be
too.
really good. Yeah.
She's apparently a great baker. Bring a sourdough loaf over here, Taylor.
Right, seriously?
We'll mention that she's at a farmer's market, too.
That's right.
You know, so...
That bread, I did get some finally. By the way, she mentioned the show The Girlfriend coming up a little bit later. I'll tell you why. Thank you. Who's the back row? Thank you, back row. Yeah. You'll see why coming up in a little bit. Next in the dish, though, sticking with music, another legendary singer headed to Vegas. Look, Cindy is planning 5 shows in late April and early May at the Coliseum in look how good she looks at Caesars. Yeah. By the way, tickets go on sale this Friday, October 10th. Have you ever seen her live?
I don't think so.
She's amazing live.
Okay.
She's and I just love her. And whenever I think of Cindy, I think of the Goonies, because the Goonies is one of my favorite movies, and I think she's underappreciated in that era of music. Madonna always gets the headlines. Prince does, obviously. Tina Turner does, but I got to tell you, Cindy was just as big of a powerhouse as those people in that era. She was amazing. She really was. It doesn't, I don't think, gets the credit she deserves. But go get those tickets right now. We go get some snacks because we're taking a commercial break. We have more dish on the other side of this. Back in a moment, everybody. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. We're so glad you're here. Sit back, relax, take a load off, tell the kids to go away. Get in the other room, kids.
They're probably in school.
They're probably in school. Yeah, they're probably in school. Well, welcome back to the show. She's a regular on our show. We love her so much. But on Monday, Melissa Peterman visited the Sherri Shepherd show. Sherri asked Melissa about her friend and co-star Reba McEntire's upcoming, she's getting married, her upcoming wedding. Watch this.
Are you going to be in the wedding? Bridesmaid, maid of honor, something?
Sherri, I'm hoping to sing at the wedding.
You sing, Melissa?
I do not sing, but what I lack in pitch. Sherri, I bring volume and commitment to it. So, how fun would it be to say you sang at Reba's wedding?
At Reba McEntire's wedding.
Yes,
exactly.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Also on the show, Melissa revealed that she wants to be on the reality show, The Traitors.
Yes. Melissa would be so good.
Melissa would be so good on The Traitors.
She'd be so beloved. She'd be a great traitor because she's so sweet, I feel like.
That
People
no one
wouldn't
would
expect it.
And if I was Alan Cumming, I would make her a traitor because no one would expect her to be a traitor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though she would be a great traitor.
She'd be fantastic.
Yeah, she would be good. And the new season, by the way, they got picked up. There's a new season of Happy's Place coming out. Oh. And then Missy's also doing that Mr. Christmas Hunkathon on Hallmark Channel.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Christmas or Pick a Mr. Christmas or Shirtless Mr. Christmas or something. Yeah.
I saw her post like a video or photos with lots of attractive men. So, yeah.
Yeah. Very hard job for Missy. Very hard job. Oh, I think it's Finding Mr. Christmas. I think that's what it is. And all the men have to dress up like reindeers or something. I don't know. Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Watch it on Hallmark. More dish now. Speaking of Reba, she went to battle last night on The Voice over one singer who the judges say could be an early favorite. Let's judge here.
Is so sensual. It was sexy.
Thank you.
I loved it. I was very moved. I didn't understand a word you said, but I will find that out later.
Every day in my house, we listen to Luis Miguel over and over and over and over. If you don't join my team, my wife may leave me. I don't know.
Oh, Bublé. Mexican-born Teo got a four-chair turn, and in the end, he chose Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Michael Bublé. There was also a young man on there. Our show is based in Minneapolis. There was a Minneapolis-based singer, Colin Bracewell, was on there. He didn't get, no one turned around, and I was bummed. He, the guys that sing our theme song, Yam House, Make It a Good Day, he knows them. And Snoop gave him good advice, though. He's an opera singer. This kid is an opera singer, and he didn't sing in that high pitch. And Snoop goes, if you would have sang that song in that pitch, somebody would have turned around. But they all told him, come back and try again.
And he should,
Which we said on the radio show, it goes to prove choice of song on those types of shows are so important.
Which is also why a lot of the contestants on there, they get upset in the rounds where judges pick songs for them because they feel like if they choose the wrong song for them, they had no control over if they advance or not.
Our friend Kat Perkins, who was on The Voice, said that as she was on this, she's been in the earlier seasons, producers would choose songs for her that she's like, I can't do country.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or
right,
whatever. I was going to say
was.
yodeling, but they don't do yodeling on The Voice.
Right.
Up next, a pair of TV shows I'm loving right now. It's time again for the Jason Show Watch Club. Other shows do book clubs, but we don't read here. So first, yeah. Fallon does. That's it. Yeah.
I just finished Ina Garten's book. It was great.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
Well,
yeah.
we'll have to start a book club in
Okay.
season 20.
Great.
Yeah.
A decade from now.
We're on
Okay.
season 11, so
Okay,
9 years.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, first up, I know a lot of you are talking about this. The latest season of the Netflix anthology series Monster from Ryan Murphy. This one focuses on serial killer Ed Gein, played by Charlie Hunnam, and there has been a lot of discussion about this show. Some folks hate it. Some folks say out of the 3 monsters, this one is the worst. I will tell you. Oh, hello, naked Charlie Hunnam. Yeah. I gotta tell you, I am not hating it. I am in episode 3. I'm not done with it. What I did not, and if you guys don't know, Ed Gein, this is all I'll tell you because you discover it for yourself. Ed Gein is a serial killer that his reign of terror was from 47 to 57, and he was convicted of killing 2 people, but they suspect that he killed more. And this is the guy that is the basis for Psycho, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and author Thomas Harris thought of Ed Gein when writing The Silence of the Lambs. Buffalo Bill is the basis for Ed Gein. That's all you really need to know. But what this show does, and I know this is angering people, is it is humanizing him, but it is an exploration of why he's a monster. And in that, they talk about his mother, a lovely woman named Augusta. And when I say lovely, I mean not really. But played, seen chewingly delicious by Laurie Metcalf.
Yeah.
Laurie Metcalf is so good in this show. Really quick, though, before I move on, what I did not expect, and it's a little, not joy, it is not just a linear story of Ed Gein. It also delves into the making of Psycho and why Alfred Hitchcock picked the show. Did you watch?
We're 3 episodes in as well. And it's so weird to say you enjoy a show about a serial killer, right? So I enjoyed the one before this, but I also, like, this one is so gross. The word I would use almost is gross.
It is, yes.
But I also, like, can't stop watching it.
Me too.
And I didn't know a lot of stuff about this particular serial killer, so it's very disturbing. But Charlie Hunnam was doing such a good job that my husband didn't even realize it was Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah.
And his voice is like this?
It is.
Yeah.
It's very...
Hey, Fallon, can I come over tonight?
Yeah, it's like, that's his voice.
It is.
It is, yeah.
Makes it even more bizarre.
I'll
yes.
take you to the ice cream shop, Fallon.
I mean,
do.
that's how he talks, yeah.
I do like ice cream.
I do that a little. I'm freaking Aaron out.
Yeah,
I'm doing
I
that a
know.
little too well. I'm not a killer, I swear. I'm not a serial killer.
That's what they all say.
I know, right? That
Okay,
is what they
yeah.
all say. Another show, yeah. Okay, another show that I'm loving. I know that Top Row up there loved The Girlfriend on Prime Video. If you are looking for a dishy, delicious show, this is it. Robin Wright stars as a mother battling it out with her son's new girlfriend, Cherry, who she can't stand. This is based on a book, and this show, what they do really well, you see a lot of the scenes through Cherry's point of view, and then the episode goes to the mother's point of view. And oddly, these 2 women see things very differently. And all I'm going to say is, and the staff told me about this, they're like, just get to episode 3 or 4. because what happens in episode 3, right, top row? What happens in episode 3, you are not going to want to go to bed because you're going to want to start episode 4. And then what happened to me was I started episode 4, then episode 4 had a cliffhanger, and I needed to go to bed because I'm grandpa, and I had to watch the first few minutes of episode 5. Are you watching this?
No, so
Fallon!
I know, but our staff is split on what we're watching. We're all watching Ed Gein because we're sick, and then the other half of us are watching Girlfriend, and the other half are watching Task. So I'm watching Task, which is what Bjorn and Jeff are watching, which is also insanely good.
I watched one. I'm continuing. Colin hates it, so I'm going to continue without him.
You got to get in. You got to get into it.
I'm going to continue. Yeah,
I think
I'm
there
gonna...
are only 7 episodes. Episode 5 just came out this week with a huge cliffhanger ending. We're all freaking out, okay?
Okay, so to recap for our TV watch club. Serial Killer Ed Gein, that's on Netflix. And then The Girlfriend is on Amazon Prime Video. And then if you want to watch Task, that's on HBO. There'll be a test at the end of the hour. Next in the dish. Yeah. Next in the dish, model, talk show host, reality TV star, Tyra Banks has done a lot in her career, but folks, you may not realize she has a new career. Inventor. Tyra and her ice cream company. Did you know she had an ice cream company?
No.
Just put a new spin on the frozen dessert.
This is my favorite ice cream flavor, and I have been working on making it hot for a year. And no, I'm not talking about me in a swimsuit in the 90s, although damn, I was hot. I am talking about hot ice cream, something that has not been done before. I ain't talking about a latte. I'm not talking about a flavored hot chocolate. I'm talking about hot ice cream.
What does that mean?
You heard Tyra. She's now serving hot ice cream. It's basically melted ice cream that you drink. Tyra said, no, it's not hot chocolate, but she didn't really explain why it's not hot chocolate.
Because she can't explain the difference because it does not exist.
No. Right now, unfortunately, the melted ice cream is only available at her flagship frozen ice cream shop in Sydney, Australia. Yeah.
Is it because her melted ice cream has the chunks that would be in like ice cream, so you're just drinking like a hot chocolate and get a walnut?
Or Rocky Road and you choke on a brownie?
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
Been there before, but yeah.
Yeah. What?
It took a year to invent.
Oh, it took a year?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Jeff?
It took them a year.
It took a year to invent melted ice cream? Every row of audience members could invent that during this hour. Yes. Coming next year to store shelves, Fallon and I are inventing cold queso. We're just going to let, It's just going to be queso that we let sit out, and it's just going to be cold as you put your nachos in it.
Yeah. It's going to freak people out.
It's going to completely sell out, though. We know. It'll be available at a grocery store near you. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. That's the dish, everybody. That is ridiculous. Coming up in just a little bit, PR Molly is back to handle some of the biggest, well, problems in pop culture. And then you have a lot to say this week when we open the mailbag. That and more when we come back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Well, Our guest today is known as the PR lady on TikTok. She helps pull the curtain back on the biggest stories making headlines and dissects them through a public relations lens. Molly McPherson is a reputation and crisis strategist. She's huge on TikTok, where she gets millions of views. She uses her knowledge to read between the lines, breaking down celebrity scandals, celebrity meltdowns, and corporate disasters. I love this conversation. Audience, give it up for Molly McPherson, everybody. Welcome back, love.
Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you. How you doing?
I'm great.
You doing well?
I'm doing very well.
Don't worry, Molly's not here because we're in a crisis. Don't worry about it. Yeah, right? Okay, let's start. There's just, for people that don't know, this is the first time you've been on this season since we went across the country. How did you start in this? I mean, how did you begin doing this? Because now everybody's coming to you when they're up Blank Creek without a paddle.
Exactly. But first, congratulations
Thank you,
on
love.
your
I
expanse
appreciate
and
that.
reach.
We're very happy.
Wow. Okay. So, I mean, essentially, I've been doing this my whole life. You know, I've worked in the media my entire life. I've worked in this media market, as a matter of fact. And I've always followed the trend stories, but I love the personal element, which is when it gets messy, that's when it gets interesting.
Yeah.
So the fact that I've created an income and a job around it has been fabulous.
Your job is basically to tell people what to look for, right? I mean, part of it, like, are we looking for the puppeteer and where the strings are? Can you I get what that means, but explain what you mean by that.
So what I've learned through TikTok, especially, is that people love learning about what's happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
People love to know personal drama, the messes, and they're starting to get a little more scrutinizing about what they see online and the stories and the narratives. We've kind of busted through that. So I like doing that as well, and that's usually the take that I give.
No matter the PR crisis, no matter the celebrity, no matter the level of celebrity or even a business, what's the first mistake that anybody can make when they, at day one, forget day one, the news cycles move so fast.
Right.
Let's talk hour one. What's the biggest mistake someone can make?
They let their ego take over and they deflect, or they don't think it's a big deal, or they think they can outrun it. They think they're smarter than the public.
They lead with their ego?
They lead with their ego, and they want to deny, they want to deflect, or they throw legal at it. They might throw lawsuits at it, but they don't want to admit any fault whatsoever, and then they keep digging their heels in, and that's when it gets worse.
What do you think? Because I always use, I won't say the star, but there was a star that was in a crisis, and you'll hear me reference this a lot. She basically did her apology video in what looked like an abandoned Office Depot, and I just thought, and she went on and on and on and on and on.
You can't just leave it like that.
Fine, Paula Deen. Anyway, it was like, yeah.
She is an example. You know, we don't have a lot of restaurants out there. You can still walk by, and, you know, she has some work, but that's a classic example. And it ruined her reputation. I mean, she was huge.
Yeah.
And then, usually, too, now, the video apology, no mas.
Why?
Because
I brought her up for this reason, because I brought her up as an example, all kidding aside, as an apology that I thought, having seen a lot of celebrity apologies, she just went on too long, which gave people opportunities to get mad at her for new reasons.
Because that's what people do, is they let the ego and the deflection, they don't want to admit anything. So when these video apologies kind of happen, they go on and on and on, and then they start explaining a little, over-explaining, then they blame someone else, and then public sentiment gets involved, and then it's a mess.
So you say, if you were advising, again, we're talking in broad generalities, you would say don't do a video apology?
Yeah, not if, when, because I get hired all the time for these.
Yeah.
I tell them not to do that, because also if you do a video apology on the same network where all the hate is coming, you're really not fighting against opponents, you're fighting the algorithm. So it sends more negativity your way. So it's also about hacking the algorithm as well.
So what should they do? If they shouldn't do a Paula Deen Office Depot apology video, what should they do, broadly speaking?
Well, am I in the books now? Do we start the fee for the...
You're on the fee. Jeff will get you the credit card for the,
Exactly. No, what I typically tell people to do is take it offline someplace else. So if it's a TikTok crisis, let's go to your website, let's go to Instagram, let's go to podcasts, let's set up an interview. Like I've set up media interviews where you could casually just drop it in. So it officially counts on the record. Sometimes you just want to get on the record somewhere, but you don't want it to be on the same feed where all the hell's breaking loose.
Okay, let me ask you this. Because I'm thinking of people at home, and they're not in a big I'm really picking up Paula, but anyway, there's a lot of celebrities in a crisis.
Right.
They're not in a big crisis. Let me ask you a broad question about what someone at home watching might be facing. Let's say they own a restaurant, a small restaurant.
Yeah. Okay.
And there is a customer has gone on Facebook and is ripping them. And I mean ripping them, and it's a public comment. Should they respond publicly? Should they DM? Should they put a reply? What should they do in a situation like that?
Okay, I'm ripping this out of my playbook. This is what I usually tell people to do. First, you have to look who it's coming from. Are they nutty?
Yeah.
Or do they have a point? If they have a point, then you usually have to say something. If they're just out in left field, most people, reasonable people, know a left field, just someone ranting because they have other issues. But if there's nothing there, just let it go. Or you might do an indirect post so people can kind of read between the lines, they know what you're talking about, but you're not going to engage in the crazy. You're going to let it go.
Don't engage with the crazy.
Yep, because you're engaging with the algorithm, because it's all about the algorithm, which I know isn't that fun, but it's true.
It is.
It's the algorithm.
So just let crazy lie.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Let crazy go. Exactly.
You should sell that on your website. Just let crazy lie.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep.
We have about a minute left. Can you explain the difference between backlash and blowback? And I want to continue this on their site because I want to talk about a specific example. Cracker Barrel.
Yes. So, I mean, that was a huge press story. I mean, I got requests to speak on every single network out there. Backlash, you know, it's really about strategic versus values. Sometimes, you know, the backlash is just happening online. But the blowback, it's when it's genuine. Like Cracker Barrel, they made a mistake with that rollout. And the blowback that they got was typical, and it should have happened, you know, but backlash is kind of that viral, messy, and sometimes you really have to look at it and see, do we need to respond or not?
Okay, we're gonna more with Molly when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Stay with us. You think, so you think Cracker Barrel was right to reverse? Welcome back, everybody. We're here with my buddy Molly McPherson. Busy as all get out. Okay, I'm going to tick through. I'm going to tick through some hot topics this year, and you just give me the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay, Keith and Nicole of the divorce.
Recent, but typical.
Yeah.
I know some people want to make a thing about it, but you know, you're married 19, 20 years. He's on the road. She's acting. It's, you know, I think it's kind of typical. Like, I think Keith is just.
Nicole's calling it a pedestrian divorce.
Yes.
Which I don't know what that means,
Did
Nick.
she say
but
that?
yeah, she said she's calling
because I said that too.
Did you?
On
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh, maybe.
Maybe it was me. Let's just go with Nicole and I both said it.
My car. No. Yeah. You know what it is, dear friend? It was written. She says it was a pedestrian divorce, meaning
wrong
you.
She. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Wrong she.
Well, you know, Nicole. Molly.
I thought Beatrice had. I thought Bjorn had called Nicole Kidman and got that from her. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes. I mean, I'm sorry, maybe I'm just a little seasoned for this, but it's understandable. I mean, he's a rock star. I mean, or not a rock star, a country star. He's trying to perform. He's an artist. They have to hustle because that's the only way they make money. She's acting. They have to come to the U.S. They have two, you know, teen girls. It's pedestrian.
Taylor and Travis, are they too public? I mean, are like their image-wise? What do you think?
Not pedestrian. I
Yeah.
mean, they are at the top of the list right now. And my goodness, with her big special event coming out and film, like $46 million globally for that release, how they've planned everything, the podcast, early podcast release to the engagement to all of it, everything she does is just spotless.
Okay, next. Oh, this is a. Get ready.
Yes.
Hold on to your keys for this one. This is a big one. Blake Lively. Does she, let me just ask broadly, does she, whether people agree with her or not, does she ever recover fully?
Honestly, the only way she recovers is if Taylor Swift comes out and say, we atone, it's fine, we're good. Other than that, I don't think she'll ever fully recover. I think her husband is not doing her any favors, and she's now, you know, back at home posting on Instagram cakes that she's making for her kids. She's trying to soften her image right now. But this whole legal
with Justin Baldoni
was a mistake, and I think it was driven by Ryan Reynolds and not her. I think she's been run over, and it's happened from inside the house, literally.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to skip Gwyneth, control room. Let's go to Disney's statement about Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, well, that is a classic backtrack. And really, you know, what happened when we talk about backlash, and it's really like a value statement. People weren't making it political. You know, pulling Jimmy Kimmel off the air, they're saying, no, this is not political at all. This is about First Amendment. This, you know, we shouldn't be taking down television shows. And the Walt Disney Company, owner of ABC, they flipped.
Yeah.
Which it just shows that boycotts, Hulu, you know, over 400 artists and actors, celebrities came out, signed a letter. It shows that money and the public, if they stand and mobilize together, they can make change.
I'm going to skip to one more control room. Yeah. Katy Perry. I'm skipping to the Blue Origin space trip.
Oh, we're going back
Molly,
in time a
I know
little.
we're going because think of it, Molly, and specifically Katy Perry, because this trip did nothing to help other than Gayle King, who just got off scot. You know,
but did it help?
But it didn't help Gayle.
Yeah.
But overall, what do you think?
It was awful on so many levels. It was so cringe between Katy Perry releasing her album, you know, from in space. It really wasn't great for Gayle King also, and it was like a Lauren Sanchez vanity product, you know, around her husband. It was a mess, and they were rightfully shamed for it. I think, yes.
Yeah. I at first I was like, oh, this is At first I thought, oh, it's nice, because I grew up in the 80s, so I like the space program. But then I thought, oh, this is weird.
But is it the space program? And also, what happened right after that? We found out that Katy Perry or Orlando Bloom, that they were splitting. They have a daughter, so there's a lot. She talked about her daughter a lot with the flight, but not him. So maybe it was kind of that deflection, knowing the news that was coming.
I shall go to space to deflect from my failing marriage. That's right.
Exactly.
Give it up for Molly, everybody. Be sure to follow her on social media and listen to her podcast. Visit her website, mollymcpherson.com. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody.
Great. Thanks so
Thank you, my friend. Thank
Great
you.
seeing you again.
When do you fly out?
I'm speaking down in Des Moines.
Oh, welcome back. It's time to respond to your comments. Leo, open up the mailbag. Here we go, everybody. First up, a big response to yesterday's show. We dedicated an entire hour to raising awareness in the fight against breast cancer. Our audience was filled with people affected by cancer, featuring some amazing survivors and thrivers. On Facebook, the Grandma North wrote, sitting on my couch watching, I scheduled my mammogram, which I put off over and over due to being too busy. Your show yesterday reminded me to put myself first. Well, right there. Right there, it was worth doing the show. If it helped that one woman right there, that's fabulous. Thank you, Grandma North. Linda's next. Hi, Linda. She goes, your show today was spectacular, serious, and meaningful, but fun at the same time. That's what we tried to do. Thank you, ma'am. And Carol says, I was diagnosed not long after hearing Stephanie Hansen talk about her journey. She has such great advice, and I thought about it while I was undergoing treatment. So, yeah, again, right there. Those emails right there. Worth going down there and doing it at Bachman's.
Absolutely. And also, I mean, last year after our show, I went and had my first mammogram because it inspired me to go do it. So it is just so important.
Yeah, and thanks again to everybody that worked their butt off to put that show together. It doesn't just happen like that. They're behind-the-scenes folks that you'll never see that work way harder than the two of us goofballs. Mary is next. Hi, Mary. She writes, I wanted you to know that your show has really helped me over the past few months. Some days I'm so worn down from everything that your show is the only good part of my day. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Well, thank you, Mary. Hey. Believe me, Mary, we get it. We get it. That's what we try to do what we do when we're silly and we make fools of ourselves to try to make you have a good day and forget about the asteroid inevitably coming right toward us. Yeah. Next, a comment from a new viewer on our YouTube page. Victoria. Hi, Victoria. She says, just recently found your show and loving it. You should replace Stephen Colbert. Yeah, no.
That would be such a change-up.
Victoria, the whole show is going away. They're not replacing them. They're just going away. I think they're going to put like Mighty Mouse reruns on or something. Yeah, over there on CBS. But thank you, love. A comment from Doug is next. Hi, Doug. Doug writes, I grew up with the Mickey Mouse Club in the 60s. Your show reminds me of that.
Great. Nice. M-O-U-S-E.
That's right. M-I-C. See you real soon. K-E-Y. Why? Because we love you. M-O-U-S-E. Yeah, there we go. And now, right now, if you listen, you can hear people turning the show off right now. Just listen to that. Two more? Okay. Beverly is next, and she has a question. Hi, Beverly. This has made us laugh all day because we love Beverly. Here we go. Beverly wrote, she messaged us to say, I wrote you about a year ago but never got a reply. All I want to know is about that chicken salt that you turned me on to. I bought some on your recommendation. Now I want to know, what the hell do I do with it? Okay.
So for an entire year, she's been waiting for you to reply?
I don't know.
She just has a bottle of chicken salt on her counter. Like, what do I do with you, Jason? Reply.
I know. For our new viewers, we do a show at the Minnesota State Fair, and at the it's a huge fair. And at that fair, there is a vendor, Australian battered potatoes. And she uses chicken salt, which I guess in Australia is like a condiment. They use it instead of... So you can use it, dear Beverly, you can use it wherever you would use salt. And I'm sorry that it took a damn year for me to tell you this, but yeah.
Do you have a favorite spot you put yours on?
I do. I have a favorite spot of the chicken salt. Mary, or Beverly, I put it on French fries. I think my mother puts it on baked potatoes.
Yeah.
And hash browns. Okay, there we go. And Beverly, I apologize. Finally, a comment that had us laughing regarding our audience coordinator and Fallon's fill-in, Aaron Schwab. Chris emailed to say, for the first few months I started watching you, I thought Aaron's last name was Schwaberini.
I mean, that is what you call her.
That is, so that's my fault. I own that because when I introduce her, her name is Aaron Schwab, or at least that's what she says her name is. Anyway, but I always go, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Schwaberini, so I apologize. Her name isn't Schwaberini. It's just Schwab. There we go. Yeah. And by the way, since I made fun of her, follow her on social. She's the Bette Midler of our area. You got to go see her perform.
Well, now they can actually look her up on social media.
Yeah, that's her real name, yeah. Don't look up Schwaberini. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Thanks for the emails. Where do I find that Schwaberini? She doesn't have an account. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating with us in our birthday club. They get that sash, VIP treatment, thanks to our sponsor, Home Furniture. You can sign up on Eventbrite.com. And we will be right back. Back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Wow. You know what I was thinking about?
What?
You know what? I was thinking about, Fallon. Today's show just had a little bit of everything. We had chicken salt, we had celebrity scandals, and Ed Gein. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's, I mean, that is a show.
That's how you know it's October.
That's right. Yeah, 'tis the season for Ed Gein. That's
Yes.
right. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Didn't know we had a season. All right, yeah.
that's going to be our Halloween show. Yeah. No, you can watch that on Netflix. I'm going to finish it tonight, I think.
How many more episodes are there?
There's 3. I'm going to I have no life.
Okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow, teaching your dogs how to greet guests at the door. Katie K9 is an expert trainer. She's back with the best advice for dog owners. That's tomorrow, but right now that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody.